Hey there! Thanks for joining me to do some Bible journaling. Today we are going to be working on the Illustrated Faith Persevere kit. And let's see, let's get all that out. So we're going to be doing week 2. So week 2 is 1 Thessalonians 5:17. So let's turn to that. So let me put this back here somewhere. So 1 Thessalonians 5:17 is pray continually. That's it. I love it. Just that little bitty part. So we're going to do that. So let's go ahead and let me find my book and put this under here so we have something to hold up this side. And then we got a paper, so let me grab those. I just grabbed a bunch of stuff today. I'm not really, you know, got anything really. I got a little plan, but not technical, not too much planned. So we're just kind of wing it. Hi Trish, thanks for joining me. So first off, I'm going to use some of this clear gesso to prep my page because I don't like it to, not that I've always prepped it, so I don't want it to go through to the other side. So for me, I'm just going to do the prepping and then I don't have to worry about it going on to the other side. So I shake it up and I shake it so that it falls onto the lid. So you got this little blob there at the top of the lid when you take it off, and then I use my little sponge dauber here to put it on. I'm gonna grab a little bit, grab the other piece of paper, put this over here, and then we can set all kinds of great stuff on this side. Hi Dee, thanks for joining me. So to prep it, I just start it kind of in the crease here, and I just run it down. I should have done this probably beforehand, but I wasn't that prepared. I was busy fiddly farting. So I just wipe it all across the page. Cover the whole thing. And I like to give it 2 coats. That is what has been recommended mostly on all the videos I've watched on it. So I'm going to heat it with my heat tool. Give it a quick drying. You could, if you were doing it by yourself, let it dry. It doesn't really, I didn't put so much on there that it's going to take an eternity to dry, so you could let it dry and then come back. And I kind of tug on the page when I'm drying it, that way it lays flatter. And then we're going to give it a second coat. I'm not planning on doing any watercoloring today, but we're going to try some acrylic paint. So that will be something new. And we just wipe it all the way across. Did you girls pick up the Persevere Devotional too? Or are you still working through the I Am kit? Because I'm still working through that too. And I'll show you page 9 that I did yesterday, later. Let me set all this over here. And let's dry this page. Good job, Dee. That's what I'm doing. Since I already had the other one, I'm still working through that one too, so And since I didn't have any kids yesterday, that's what I did. I did my day 9 in my devotional. All right, so in our little kit here, I want to use my stamps, so I'm gonna get that out. And then I've already picked out a few little stickers here, our little cardstock pieces that I want to use. So we've got these. Since it's about praying continually, I thought that would be the perfect thing right there to use, was that. And I am going to, I'm thinking that I'm going to use this as my tab at the top, so I want it to come off the top of the page this time. So this will sit up here like this, and then we'll have, you know, this down here. And like I said, I'm not worried about covering up my words or anything because I have another Bible that I use to read. And then maybe we'll put this down here somewhere. I'm not sure yet. And then of course I want to use my stamp set that has, I want to definitely use this word somewhere on here because I'm going to use that each time. And maybe some of these stickers. So let's go first. I want to do, let's put all this stuff over here. I want to do this time, I'm going to do some embossing with some gold embossing powder. But I'm going to paint it first with some paint. So let me find a paintbrush. So we got this, this, and that. I have a whole basket full of stuff this time. Okay, so our pieces here are orange and we got some pink. So let's get my little plate from my dollar store. This is like the ultimate find here, this white plate. And then I got this paint over at Illustrated Faith. It's their acrylic set. It's really nice. And there's a link to that down in the description box if you would like to grab some. So we've got some blue greens. Let's see, let's do pink, orange, yellow. Let's just get all these out. That'll save some time. And then what we don't need later, we will put back. Okay, so I'm definitely want to do some pink and maybe some orange flowers. So let's squirt that out on our plate. And you don't need very much. So I'm just gonna put a little dab. If you need more, you can always get more out. And then we'll get some white in case we want to tone some down. And since there's some orange on there, let's do this one. That was a bunch. And maybe a little bit of yellow. I don't think I'll need that much, so let's just put a little of that, bit of that. And then let's do some blue in case we want to make some green. We'll need that. And I got a little bit of watercolor still stuck on there from last time, so we're going to deal with that. Okay, let's move this over here. Okay, let's see. Let me get a baby wipe. All right, so my idea is to stick this up here. So I definitely don't want to put any flowers where I'm going to put this little tag. So let's do a little bit of this pink and some of this white. Give it a little bit. Well, that's not working out very well now, is it? Kind of lighten it up a little bit. Okay, let's wipe that off. And then let's do a little bit this white over here with some of this orange. Tone that down just a little bit. That's definitely not working out very well, so let's get this out. Need a little bit more white over here. Fish, what are you enjoying? What are you having a trouble starting with the most? Is it I'm glad you enjoy watching me. So is it what you want to do first? Or is it just the thought that you're going to draw into you're going to paint or color in your Bible? Or does it just seem overwhelming in general? Okay, so we got some paint here. Let's start with that. Okay, let's rinse this off. And this one's not too bad. This one has a price point of $20. I think you get less stuff than you did in the previous one. You don't get the cute little bag, and you get half the stamps, which I really liked, but it's okay. We're going to make it work. Whoops, that didn't do much good now, did it? I didn't do much washing off there. So acrylic paint doesn't come off of your brush as well as it does the watercolor paint. So if you do, I don't know, I don't think they're doing a coupon anymore, so you have to watch out for, sometimes they have a coupon for 25% off. So that's kind of like getting free shipping when you order from them. And I think if you order, I want to say $50 worth of stuff, you get free shipping too. So I usually order a kit and then I get a book or something like that to go with it. Because there's a bunch of little books that you could, that you can read. That's kind of why I did the kits to begin with, is because it gives you somewhere to start, because I had no idea where to start. So I kind of like that the devotionals give you a verse to start with, and then the devotionals give you an insight into what the person who wrote it thinks of what it's about, because sometimes I just don't know. So that's why I like the devotional, is because you can kind of read it, and then you can read what the little person who wrote it has to say about it and what they're going through and stuff like that. So that kind of helps out. And it was kind of scary doing the very first page, because I was like, oh my goodness, you're going to draw in my Bible. That's just overwhelming. But once I got started, now it's like, yay, I'm going to go draw in my Bible. So, oh, here comes Mr. HeathersHobbieHaven. Oh, he's bringing me paper towels. Thanks, honey. I got my baby wipes, so. All right, so we're going to do some flowers, and my whole idea is to draw some flower color and then stamp over it with this little swirly flower here. So I'm going to pick some spots. So let's go ahead, since we have orange, let's do a little bit of pink flowers. So I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm just going to do some little circles. Let's see, let's throw in one of these orange ones. So maybe we can do orange up here. Bit of orange. Let's see, let's grab some of this really bright pink. This is really pretty. And I got some orange mixed in there, so now we've got a really different color. Do a little bit up here. Let's see. We better add some more flowers. Let's do some flowers up on this side. And with the paint, you can see through to the words. Even though, like I said, I'm not worried about that. Try some. Yeah, I also followed, I was just thought of this, but I follow an app called She Reads Truth, so that gives you somewhere to start too. And I have another Bible app that does, oh, what is the name of that thing? I can't think of it now, but every day they have a devotional. I'll email it to you, Trish, in case when I'm all done, I'll look on my phone and see what the name of it is. But every day they have a different saying. So that's kind of nice. So you could go with that. You could go look up the verse that they're talking about and then go do something in your Bible to correspond with the verse that they're doing that day. All right, let's see. We better do a little bit of orange down here. Let's do this really bright orange. I'm thinking that maybe we'll add a little bit this yellow. And let's see if we can make some of this yellow and this blue green. So that's just an idea. You can start with that and go from there. Or you can also do, I seen the other day someone had done the very first page in the Bible. So after I get done, we'll turn to the very first page where it says something that you do. There's nothing in there that you can't cover up. So decorate the first page with some kind of decorations that you like. Maybe put your name in there and start there. Just start on the very first page that is got the title. I'm assuming it must have something telling you about the Bible in there. But just start there with something. Or if you got last month's kit, you could do forgot what I was gonna say. Last month's kit, you could do in the devotional. There we go. I forgot what I was going to talk about. But you could do coloring inside the devotional. Paint your journal, the devotional, and see how you like. Try it out first. See how you like it. Let's put some flowers, some little dots here on our flowers. Okay. There you go. Dee, see, Dee does hers on a piece of vellum and then puts it in her Bible. That's okay too. You put it as a tip in, so put it in there and put some washi tape or whatever on the sides to hold it in. Or you can just be like me and just go for it. All right, so now that we got that, let's get the stamp out here. I think I'll add some green maybe after I stamp it. My paper towels. Let's need a block. So we are going to, I better dry this just to make sure it's dry. Oops. Move this stuff. I think I will even take my baby wipe and just press it down on top of the flowers to make sure that the ink gets smushed down and it's dry. Notice, see, like this one has some pink on it now. It's adding character. So I'm going to use some VersaMark ink to stamp my flowers. Move this. I'm getting an assortment of stuff over here. I'm going to do 3 and then hop over and do the other ones. So let's do this. I'm wondering what kind of a mess this is going to make, but I did kind of test this on a piece of paper before, so don't think I just winged it on my Bible. I'm winging it on my Bible now, but I did try out the embossing with the paint first on a piece of paper. I'm like, oh, no, probably wouldn't be a good idea if I burnt my Bible up because I caught the paint on fire. But let's see. I'm going to have to pick this up and let's dump this onto my paper. And then, where'd the brush go? Here it is. So we're going to brush some of this extra off. We don't want that on there, although it would add character. And then I'm going to use, what is this? This is an ancient heat gun, but I like it because it gets super hot really fast. Unlike my one I use for Bible journaling, for drying my pages, that thing seems like it takes forever. But look at there. Ta-da! It dried it in like 2 seconds. Okay, let's do these up here at the top. Cool. See if we can fling it around here on our, it's kind of bulky to pick up the Bible. This is much easier to do when you do cards. And I probably should have done my anti-static tool on there. That would have helped, but that's okay. So we're gonna dump this off. Have any extras there? Let's see. I'll probably spray the whole page with some splatters when I'm all finished anyway, so. And see on this flower here, I have a tag under here, so I didn't stamp it all the way, but look how pretty the paint looks underneath of that. And then I've got a little bit of my gold dust over here sparkled on there. That looks kind of cool. I think I'll purposely come down here and offset my flowers a little bit off of that paint. Let's go ahead and do these down here too. Dump some of that back on there. Okay. Let's dump that off. Let me see. Let's put a little bit more on this one. Maybe it will cover it up a little bit more. Dumping it off this. All right. So far, so good. Dump this back in here because I can see it already. Set that over there. Okay, so then we got a bunch of this stuff all over the place. So let's see if we can brush some of this away. I got it piled in the middle there. Okay, I'll shake it again. I do need a third hand. Dee, could you come over and help me out? Well, I think too the gesso is kind of holding it up a little bit. So here, let me turn it this way. I'm right-handed, so I need to brush it a little bit. Okay. There we go, that's okay. All right, let's heat blast it. Oh, that's very sparkly. It goes perfect with with the gold on the little cards that I've got here. So this one's got some gold on there. Works perfect. You'll be there tomorrow. You're gonna catch a plane? You should catch a plane. Although our airport, the closest one's not, well, I guess you could fly into North Bend, but that's pretty dinky. Okay, so now do we want to put on, got these leaves here. I think maybe those can go on. See? Maybe I will do a little bit of green paint and then stamp these with black over the top. Okay, let's get our paint again. Paper, yes. I'd have to dry them. Okay, so I would be coming to your house. I can fly, and then Mike can pick me up at the airport. All right, so let's see, these leaves, whoops. These leaves are not too big, but let's go. Oh, there. Dried up. Let's see if we can put a little water on there and reconstitute it. Nope. That's not going to work out. Okay, so let's do more green. Okay, so we have to be quicker. When you're going to use your acrylic paint, you have to be quicker about using it. Oh. Okay. You learned something new. Parties at Dee's. She has a pool. Okay, so then let's do some of these leaves, and I'm going to use my Illustrated Faith black ink pad. And let me see. Let's do, I'm going to use this little matte thing underneath of here. It'll make it a little bit stiffer for it to stamp on. Brush off some of this excess powder I have everywhere. I'm just making a mess. Okay. So this Illustrated Faith stamp pad is not supposed to, when you stamp it, it's not supposed to be able to bleed through to the other side. So if you didn't do your page, you didn't prep your page, you could supposedly not see it on the other side, but I have not tested that. Okay. Looks pretty good. So I think that maybe, yeah, but let's get the other leaf. This way. I'm not going to add any paint for these. Let's just do... And none for over there. And I definitely want to stamp my words here. Get that. And I remembered to bring my, last time I didn't bring my block in, so this time I remembered to bring that. Okay, and then we're going to stamp this down here on the bottom. Drop that. I really like how they put the word in there with the kit. That's kind of nice. And I like how it's all scratchy looking. Okay. This is a mess. Okay, let's take this off. This over. Got all this. So I want to make sure, I want to put this on there. So let me get Glue Runner. Off. This. I've never used tape runner in my Bible before, so we'll see how this works. Off. Wipe off some of this powder off here. This is a mess. Not that. Don't wipe this. Do not get your ink wet. Okay, then I want to use this word, so I'm going to put that up here. I really like this one, mold me. I need that a lot. I need a lot of molding. Okay, let's see. What do we got over here? Let's put this paint in here. Because I don't think I will need any more of that. Let's just get that out of the way. Put that over here. Then, I don't know, let's check. I'm going to check in my bag of goodies here to see what else is in here. Oh, and it's got this great pile of washi tape. I still have to figure out where I want to use that. And these little tip-in things. I haven't decided where to use these. Have you decided, Dee, what you want to do with these yet? Because I haven't really decided on that yet. And I don't think I want to use any of these giant ones yet. So let's see, what else we got? We got quite an assortment. Like this firmly planted too. I definitely need to be firmly planted. So maybe I should put that. On here. Undecided. I like this pink one. This one's really pretty. Again, where will I put it? Any suggestion, girls? Do you have a suggestion if I should put this pink one on here? Oh, we got this one that's got like... This would make a great tag too if you had it like this, but I already did that, so maybe we'll save that for next time. Maybe my pink one is going over here. Okay, I'm not really caring for any of these now. Oh, Dee, I have to journal? Oh, okay. I have room for that right here. God knows I need to pray more. So that won't take up much room. I can just write right here. God know, you know what I need. So let's see. I don't think I'm going to use any of this tape. This tape is black and white, although it did do great for putting my book together, and I'll show you that afterwards. But I think it needs, I don't know. I don't think it needs any more stickers. I think this gold embossing just really made it look really pretty. Maybe a heart. These hearts are pretty. See how I am? Oh, that's pretty. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Oh, and these stickers are kind of, you can kind of see through them. Okay, that doesn't go with anything. Let's put it back. Okay, no stickers either. Okay, so I also brought in some alphabets this time that I picked up over at Michael's when I was over there. So, got all these, and these are really large. I don't think I'm going to need that. So let's do... So I think that I'm going to do my journaling right here. And so I don't really need any more embellishments. I think this looks pretty good. I don't even think I'll do... I was going to do some ink splatters, but since the paint dried on the plate, I don't think that's going to work out very well either. So I might have to maybe spray it later with some spray paint or some get my watercolors out. You know, I love my watercolors. What can I say? I haven't gotten used to this whole acrylic paint thing because I've only used them like once before. But I really like how it looks. But I don't like that I got my embossing powder up here on my page, so I'm definitely going to spray it with some sprinkles on there so it splatters the whole page, so it looks, maybe some gold, that would look pretty. But I'm going to do my journaling right here. After I put some thought into that, it takes me more than I'm sitting here stressing about it, so I'm going to write that on later, and then after I finish that up, write it on here, and splatter it with the paint, I'll make sure to take a picture of my finished page, and I will change the thumbnail on the video so you can see what it looks like. I'm also going to post it tomorrow on the blog, so you'll be able to see the finished page on there. But I really like how it turned out with the paint and stuff. I'm definitely going to be trying that more with the painting on there. So that is my finished page for now. So I wanted to show you my book. Let me shut this. I'm going to save this page so I can remember that's what page I'm on. But for, yes, and I definitely will date it. So for this little, you get this little prayer, or you get all these little cards in there this time. And I watched a video today where they had taped them together with the washi tape. So I did that, and don't mind this because I highlighted over here and then I closed the book and it made this big blobby mess. But, you know, you're just going to write on it, so it'll be fine. But I put each one in there. So I put a journaling page, and then I put the week in there. So this week was 1 Thessalonians 5:17, about praying. And I really like that it's, you know, she has praying without ceasing. And then on day 2, it also has some prompts. So you can use those to write over here or in your journaling. So I didn't even read those before, but I definitely will read those and maybe include them in my journaling on my Bible. But I put each page together, and I used that black and white washi tape that came with the kit, put it together. And then I can save this later after I'm all done and put it with the stamp set and put it into my stuff. And that's what my plan is for this. But I also wanted to show you my page 9, day 9 for my I Am kit, because I did that yesterday. And I just wanted it to be about, it's about courage, so I wanted to have this giant lion in there. And I used those stickers over there. And then the devotional was about being immutable, and that's unchanged. God doesn't change. He's always the same. So that was page 9, or day 9 for that. So I had a lot of fun painting that and spending time with God yesterday. Because the kids were both gone, I didn't have to listen to them screaming and interrupting me every 2 seconds. So that's what I did with my day off. So I hope you girls had fun doing some Bible journaling with me. We will not be doing Bible journaling next Thursday because it is card day with all the local ladies. So I'm going to be doing that. But we will do week 3 the following week, which is the 24th. And actually, it's going to work out pretty good because there's only 4 weeks. So we'll finish off the month with week 4. And then the new kit should be out for when we start in September. So if you girls have a question, leave me a comment down below and I'll make sure to get back to you. Otherwise, thank you for stopping by and doing some Bible journaling. And we'll see you next time. Have a great night. Bye, ladies.